There, it's recording. Hello, friends and fans of Rock and Roll Love Palace. I had to grab something real quick. Your faithful guitar player is in a world of shit. I believe this is a result of what happened to me when I was younger. I was in a couple explosions down in South America. Long story. Boring. Now that I'm 60, it's coming back to haunt me. Oh, I keep going out of camera. See if I can pronounce this correctly. I have lumbar radiculopathy. radiculopathy. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I've had my ass whipped before. Man, I'm getting stomped. I ain't never hurt this bad in my life. And I won't take opiates. I have an issue with opiates. Not that I was ever addicted to them, but every time I ever took one, I become physically bad ill. It raises my blood pressure, shoots it through the roof. The last time I think it was like 10 years ago, before I got dentures, they removed a tooth, and whatever they used, after the numbness wore off, I was hurting in my jaw, all up through here, and in my ear. Oh my God, that sucked. Well, my mom had a hydrocodone, a 10 milligram hydrocodone, and I took that son of a bitch, and I thought I was going to die. And I ain't kidding you. I feel like I'm about to die now, but then I really thought I was going to die. I was laid up for 2 days for that. Man, I'll never do that again. But nonetheless, there seems to be, as I'm finding out, this ideology, philosophy, belief, whatever, within the medical community that they don't like to give out anything for pain. Even though I have reiterated over and over and over again, I do not want any opiates. I don't get it. I did have to end up going to the emergency room at 2 o'clock in the morning Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday. And the light is messed up. I'm going to turn off the TV. Well, maybe I should have done that. I'll turn the TV back on. But it'll pop back up here in a sec. But, where was I saying? At any rate, it's even hard to hold a guitar and play it. I'm going to make a music video. You watch. I'm going to. Like I did yesterday, the day before, and so on and so forth. But, my Lord, I did look up what they do, and first they know what it is, but yet they want a confirmation so they can decide on what direction to go in. And the thing of it is, if you already know what the fuck it is, let's get it on the road in that direction of recovery, so I can be better. But no, they're going to make me take a MRI, which means I got to get in that goddamn tube and let them take a picture of my lower, because it affects your L4, L5, and I think it's called the I-10 in your back. That's your very lower backbone, spine. See, I'm not even thinking straight. When I sleep, I can't even get a good night's sleep. I have to sit in this chair with this bed right here, pillow stacked up, and lean over on it to get maybe 30, 45 minutes of sleep before I'm woken back up with the goddamn pain. And I tell you what, man, this has been going on since Monday of last week, and it's it's just terrible. But I digress. What they do, after the MRI, which by the way is not till December 27th. Yeah. You know how long? Today's the 9th. That's a little bit of ways away. The only thing I got is ibuprofen 600 milligram. That's it. I need to. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I can't seem to. All the doctors seem paranoid about writing anything out because I guess they don't want me to become an addict. Crazy thing is, about 25 years ago, and this ain't no lie, I was the biggest goddamn drug addict you ever seen walk the face of the earth. And after ODing, how many times did I OD? 18 different times? Yeah, 18 different times I OD'd, partying. Just not on purpose, just partying. And Xanax and cocaine, man, Xanax should be taken off the market. I got off cocaine easier than I did Xanax. It was horrible, man. I ain't never went through anything like that. It took me 3 months to even feel relatively somewhat normal after getting off of them. And I had to be hospitalized because I was trying to go into seizures and such. It was because from the Xanax, you know. This is back before all the pharmacies and doctors were connected to what one pharmacy knows what the other pharmacy has got on you. I had 4 different doctors at 4 different pharmacies getting 92 milligram bars, Xanax bars, from 4 different doctors, and I'd run out. That's $450 a month. Yeah, that's $450 a month, and my God, you talk. Oh, that was bad. But this is just as bad, but in a different way because of the pain factor. But I checked out what their plan of action would probably be, and what I mean by that is how they operate. Having grown up in the medical profession, I had a pretty good idea what they'll do to make a determination and probably try to get me to take physical therapy, which is fine. I'm all for it. But I did look up those exercises, and I tried some of that shit. I was laying on the floor screaming, and I am not exaggerating. I cried. Call me a pussy, I don't care. That shit hurt. I mean, there was this one called the Flex, where you lay face down and lift your torso up. Oh my God, that was terrible. So I don't know what's going to happen. I believe if they determine that you can't do the exercises, they'll give you steroid shots down in your lower back. I hope it don't come to that. I don't, because I really don't like medical stuff. I don't. I despise it. I don't want anything to do with it. And but unfortunately, as one's getting older, I'm finding out that the medical shit's going hand in hand with my age. I'm 60 now. I can't believe that. I can't believe I actually made it to 60. But I have, through the grace of God. I'm not feeling too hot. I'm not hurting so bad. I'm getting exhausted from not sleeping, not resting. And when I do, like earlier today, I did get like 2 hours sleep, hour and a half sleep, and I got woke up from what they call nerve spasms. And this nerve spasm, and I've had them, I don't know how many times. It goes from, see, like about right here in this area, all the way down my leg, through my knee, through my shin, and down into my foot. And I was praying to God, please take it away. Stop this. It's horrible. I mean, my God. I've had my ass whipped before, and I've had my ass whipped real good before. I ain't never had my ass whipped like that. Oh, and I've also been combating it with a little hydrotherapy. And what I mean by that, in case you don't know what that means, is where we bathe at. It's not. There's not a bathtub. It's just a a tiled shower stall. Real nice, you know, but it's a shower stall. I myself prefer a bathtub because I like getting in the bathtubs and reading, but I don't have that opportunity at this point in life. At any rate, this is what's been going on. Anybody has? Oh yeah, they did give me some gabapentin, and I fucked off and I ate one of those damn things. No one told me, and I had no idea that if you smoke pot and you take one of those, you're in for a bad trip. And for like about an hour, man, I was dizzy. The room was spinning. I'm here by myself. I was sweating. My heart was beating real fast. Fuck. I haven't even smoked pot. This is day 2. I want to. I'm still thinking about it. I may. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know, man. My thinking is getting affected from lack of rest. Because I haven't had any in the last 7, 8, now 9 days. So, if y'all believe in God, I believe in God. I don't think God is like they lay it out in Christianity or Hinduism or any religion. Religion is man-made. And when something is man-made, there's faults in it. God probably appreciates being worshipped. I'm sure he does. But he probably shakes his head like people that handle rattlesnakes and get bit and drink poison. That's bizarre. Speaking in tongues and stuff. I don't know. I don't know about that sort of thing. I don't think that's really something God appreciates, that aspect of it. But or any religion. I was going down the road here to this little Methodist church, and I liked it. I didn't hate it. I still don't hate it. I quit going. For one, I was the youngest person there, and 2, it was very religious, and I'm not religious. I'm more spiritual. So I think that's what God wants from us, is our level of spirituality. That's my belief. So if any of y'all, and I do believe that if you ask God for something, and if it's his will, he will step in, particularly if it's in something serious like this. But for some reason, I'm not getting any answers lately. I guess from my evil, from my misspent youth. But oh God, I cannot sit with my leg like that anymore. I can sit with it crossed, but I got to sit with it crossed like this, leaning to my left, and I'm trying not. Oh, that does feel better. But anyway, kids, if you would consider it, ask God to heal me, please, and let me get some rest. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to play. I'm going to fool around on my acoustic. I want to play my electrics, but like I said, it's hard for me to even hold them and play. But I have fun playing on my acoustic, so I'm happy. And I hope y'all enjoy it too, because I do it more as just as a kick, making fun of myself, making these music videos, if you want to call them that. I'm not seeking any fame, fortune, or anything like that. I just hope someone enjoys it. I hope they do. Sometimes I think people do. But for some reason, people got to hang up about my Confederate flags. I know, I'm sorry about that. They're not in the picture in this particular video. But I promise you, when I make the next video, they'll be in there for a whole. And I want to be sure that they're in there for that. Particularly my fans that like to come on here and talk shit to me about them, because they're not going to come down, and I'm not going to change camera positions to hide them from some little snowflake that wears their feelings on their sleeve. What you need to do is go join the Marine Corps, toughen you up a little bit, find some reality. You'll find some reality in there, Jack. I guarantee you that. But anyway, kids, consider giving me some prayers. positive thoughts, anything, help old Zebediah out. Because Zebediah, he sure am tired, man, and I hurt. I'm not hurting so bad right now, because I did take I got some ibuprofen, and prescription, and I did take that, and did I take anything else? No, I didn't take anything else. I don't have anything else to take. But anyway, if y'all would consider that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Meantime, I'm going to go forward with the guitar, and I want y'all to be good and try to have a good Christmas. It doesn't look like I'm having a Christmas again this year. Not that I really care. To me, it's just another day. I don't want anything but world peace. But anyhow, y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later.